Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Toast, and today we're looking at Bloody Trapland. Now this is a game, it's multiplayer, local, and online both. This is a game that's very much in line with I Want to Be the Guy or I Want to Be the Boshy, those types of games where they're very difficult, they're unforgiving, you die a lot. I think a lot of people like to use them for kind of rage games, you know, I get very angry and I'm going to be mad on the internet and it's going to be wah 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 wah, you know how it is. I've never actually played Bloody Trapland. I've seen some people play it like maybe 6 months ago, 7 months ago, a while ago. And so I'm going to jump in, and later on the channel you'll see some gameplay, maybe with some multiplayer, multiple people. Let's go ahead. Oh, we got like the full suite here, but we'll be Mr. Green with a cape. Press A to start game. Green is a good color. It's one of my favorite colors. Not my favorite, but it is one of my favorite colors. We have kind of like a Super Mario 3-esque land. Or Yoshi Land. Every journey begins with a single step. Oh, okay. We just pressed A and maybe we skipped that. But we're going to jump right on in and see. First steps. I'm this cute little dude. Oh, I didn't even see that fist there. But we didn't die. We could have died. And we got a loading screen. Don't jump. Jump. Okay, I died. So, right off the bat, it looks like... Yeah, just very much similar to Boshy, to I Want to Be the Guy. Maybe with a little bit less of like, oh, you're dead now, without any kind of warning. It just looks like a very difficult platformer. These are going to fall. Maybe not. We died. Ooh, explosions. That's kind of gory. It reminds me a lot of, there was a series of games, of old games back in the day that I'm sure most people haven't played. Oh, the timing on that is kind of tricky. And they were called Jumper. There was Jumper 1, Jumper 2, Jumper Redux. And you were this character, Ogmo, and you could, you know, jump, and you would jump, and that's what you would do, and you had to get to the end of the level. You were, you know, escaping from a laboratory or something like that. And those games were similar to this in that, you know, lots of platforming, lots of unforgiving elements, lots of very difficulty. This is World 1-4, Cave of Pains? Pains. Ouch. Oh, man. That's very gory. We can't fall through those platforms. We just have to, fall off. Oh, I didn't even see that one there. And so, you know, here's my promise to you guys. So this is an impressions video, right? I will come back, and I do want to play multiplayer. I want to see what multiplayer is like. So I will bring back multiplayer with some friends. Oh, but I promise to, ouch. Oh, is this a secret area? We got a secret area here. To try and not rage. I find rage quite... Oh, it's gonna kill me. To be quite irritating, actually, a lot of the time. On the internet, at least. And so I will do my best to keep this kind of laid back and that sort of thing. We got some like Super Meat Boy fans up here. If I do get angry, you know, maybe you will enjoy that. But I will... Oh, ouch. I will try not to. And I do find that even if you fake anger, after a while, the anger kind of feels real. And I'm not really a huge fan of that. Ouch. Okay, we can crouch. That's good to know. And so, you know, I have this thing where if I'm playing a game and I get angry, I try, you know, I go ahead, I take a breather, and I say to myself, you should probably stop playing this, Toast, and, you know, go do something else productive with your life for a little bit, you know, so you can relax. Because I think games should be fun, and even when they're mad, or even when you're mad and angry, oh, this is kind of tricky. Ouch. You should, you know, you should do them because you enjoy them and you enjoy playing them. We're gonna keep going forward, even though there's like a temptation to go back. Ooh, this is cute. Watch your step, and you know, this isn't too difficult so far. A lot of the things are kind of tricky, and if you're not watching and you're not being careful, there's a pretty big risk of death. We can't. We have to jump over that one, which we did. Those jumps are always the hardest for me, and that was a kind of a poor jump there. Ooh, that was close. Between two spikes, those are the ones that I've always traditionally struggled with the most. So yeah, you know, it's a really sweet game so far. It's a cute art style. It's very like old school Mario, what with the how the land looks with the grass. You know, I think it fits the aesthetic. I think I definitely felt this way when I started playing this game. Can we move when we're crouched? No. Oh, yeah, all right. Now we just don't have to, just don't screw this one up. We screwed it up. That the aesthetic kind of turned me off of it a little bit. So, you know, it's been on sale multiple times in the past, and I've thought about purchasing the game. That was cool. Purchasing this game multiple times in the past, but I just don't, you know, it doesn't feel, it kept me back, the aesthetic, from purchasing it. And though, now that I'm actually playing it, you know, I actually find that I am enjoying myself a little bit with the game. Right, you guys are seeing kind of my first time playing the game and handling the game. So everything you hear now is totally like genuine. Sure, I've seen some people play the game, but you know how that is. Watching someone play a game and actually playing it yourself can be very difficult, very different. I actually know this is a really interesting thing. I think with well, maybe I'll talk about it in another video, but I do think with story-based games, I find that I'm less likely to play that game. One of these is just not going to be existent, I bet. No, they're all there. With story-based games, I do find that I am less, I find that I want to play those games less once I've watched someone else play them than with games like this, where there's no story. Same with puzzle games. You know, it's like once you figured it out, then there's less of a point. Oh, there were spikes there. Let's keep going. Do we make it to the next world, the next segment here? Oh, yes. We got maybe some text here. I won't hit A this time immediately. As they traveled through the plains, they came upon a tall mountain pass, and many adventurers had braved its cliffs, and not as many lived to tell the tale. I think that's going to be it. We'll hit A. Over the hills, and we can go back here and check out the plains. Sweet world map. We missed a level here, which meant we could have made that jump there somehow, but that's okay. Let's keep playing a little bit. I'm having a good time with this game so far, and I hope you guys are too. Oh, this is. They were like, I thought you said the game wasn't that hard so far, so how about ramping it up like 2 times? That's like 2 chains, but with time instead of chains. Oh, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I'm not. Let's go ahead though, and ooh, man, this is more tricky. But it has yet. I had a period freshman year in my college career where I had a goal, and my goal was to beat I Want to Be the Boshy. And if you've never seen that game, YouTube search I Want to Be the Boshy, search it somewhere, find it somewhere. That's the lasers. I don't like that. And go watch some gameplay, or better yet, go and play it yourself. That game is the most infuriating thing you've ever seen in your life, and this game is not at the point yet where I feel truly challenged. Right? There are points in that game where you just, sometimes you just had to stop playing for like a half hour. We just gotta go, okay, because we gotta run. Okay, that's very difficult. Maybe we could fall? I don't think we can fall. Look, I'm like, that's very difficult right after saying, like, no, this game's not difficult. This game's pretty difficult. But it's not as hard. I actually never beat I Want to Be the Boshy. I don't even think I got very close, but I did get a sizable portion of the way in. Ouch, man. That hurts. Why you gotta be that way? So we got 2 bullets, one on top of the left and one on top right. The one on the top right is our immediate concern. Can we fall down here? We just die. Okay. The blood effects are pretty intense. That one just shoots. Oh, man. The fist. Okay, it's just. I do find with these games, it's kind of a matter of figuring out what the obstacles are and what you need to keep in mind while you're playing. We got very lucky there. That jump kind of saved us there, but we'll wait for this bullet to go and we'll jump. Ouch. Okay, we got to crouch maybe. That was hard, man. I had to open my big mouth and say this game wasn't like super hard yet. This game is right there now. It's pretty freaking hard, man. Let's jump. Okay, we'll be safe up here on the fist, and we can think about this. We're just gonna go. Oh, please. Please. I don't know. We have to time it right with the, Okay, here we go. Alright, so we do need to maybe fall from the fist. This is very, very tricky. I like to think of these games maybe a little bit as like a puzzle game that's just less forgiving. Like a less forgiving puzzle game. I think that's not a bad way, honestly, to think about games where they're designed to just kind of be a little bit unfair, you know? Because in a way, all games... Oh, come on! Can we jump crouch? We can jump crouch. Okay, so maybe we need to do something of the like there. We need to, like, jump crouch. Oh, but it stops your momentum forward if you jump crouch. That's good to know. We jumped into a bullet there. And anyways, so this is Bloody Trapland. It's quite a challenging game, you know, and I'm sure it gets more challenging as it goes on. There are probably people who speedrun this. I'm just running into my death multiple times. It's weird, but I do enjoy them. I do enjoy games that are like this, that are just unfairly punishing, unfairly designed, you know, that they're really there to make you be angry and to be like, what, you know, just raged like you've never raged before, like rage against the dying of the light type of thing. Maybe we need to... No, that's not what we need to do. Oh, but we could trigger the fist to block the bullet, maybe. So let's jump up, double jump here, jump over that one. We should have crouched. We can do this. Here we go. This is the one. Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay, here we go. Boom, bop, boom, bop, boom, bop. Oh, we can't double jump. I wish we could double jump. That is something that would make this significantly easier, and that's probably why, or, you know, part of the reason that we don't have a double jump. We also need to keep in mind that the saw there is quite dangerous. This game is on sale right. Whoa. Let's talk like a regular person. This game is on sale right now. You can find it on Steam. I think it was like $2.50, I think. And if you're out for a challenge, kind of a fun, cartoony styled game with cartoon violence, but, you know, like a real, truly honest challenge that's kind of just out there to make you mad, it's, you know, slightly infuriating, but not to the point where I'm gonna lose my my shit. I'm gonna call bullshit though on that bullet hitting me there, but that's okay. And you know, if this is the kind of game you're into, you should check it out. Let's go back to the world map here. You can see that there's another world after this. There's probably 2 or 3 more, 4 more, 5 more. I don't really know. I've never actually played more than what you've seen today. I've really enjoyed this game though, and I think if you guys are into this sort of thing, go ahead and pick it up right now. Steam sales, it's really cheap, and it's pretty fun. It's honestly a pretty fun game, and it's multiplayer online and local. We're going to come back and visit that later once I can get some people over here to try the local multiplayer with me. I'm Toast. This is Bloody Trapland. Stay toasty.